Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Doctor provides timeline for Warriors star Jimmy Butler's return. As the Golden State Warriors await the result of Jimmy Butler's MRI, an orthopedic doctor provided optimism that the 35-year-old forward will not miss a significant amount of time. Butler was ruled out after he landed awkwardly on his back in a scary fall with 1:51 left in the first quarter of their Game 2 loss to the Houston Rockets, as Amen Thompson collided with him underneath the basket. Dr. Nirav Pandya, a professor at the Orthopedic Surgery Department of the University of California, San Francisco, and director of sports medicine at Benioff Children's Hospital, said Butler's injury is similar to Stephen Curry's previous pelvic injury, which caused Curry to miss 2 games. As with the injury that Curry suffered, a pelvic contusion is essentially bruising or inflammation to the bones of the pelvis and/or soft tissues in that region. Assuming that further imaging does not actually show any fractures, return to play is typically based on when an athlete is able to play comfortably without pain. This can be variable based on the region that is contused in the pelvis and the degree of inflammation, Pandya wrote on X. Butler's X-ray result came back negative, bringing more hope that he could return soon. Usually, MRI is just being extra cautious, especially if the X-ray is negative, Dr. Pandya wrote on X. Butler left the game with only 3 points in 8 minutes after producing 25 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists and 5 steals in 42 minutes in Game 1. But he was able to walk under his power, although extremely gingerly going back to the locker room for X-ray. Compared to Curry, Butler appears to be stronger and conditioned to withstand such injury. Jimmy always says he's going to be fine, but we have to wait to see the MRI result, Golden State coach Steve Kerr told reporters after the Game 2 loss. Butler's frontcourt partner Draymond Green believes Butler will be fine. He's given me 0 reasons not to believe anything he says, so I do believe him, Green said of Butler. The Warriors hope the 2-day rest in between Games 2 and 3 will be enough for Butler to recover. Hopefully Jimmy will be able to play, Kerr said. But if not, we have to go through our options and put together a plan. Filling in for Butler, Jonathan Kumigan was inserted back into the rotation. But after not playing the last 3 games, Kumigan was rusty. The 22-year-old forward shot a measly 4 of 12 from the field to finish with 11 points in 26 minutes. It wasn't all great, Kumigan bluntly told reporters when asked to assess his comeback game. I feel like I could have done better. I'm just trying to figure out where to be, what to do, how can I play, just things like that. We did not end up winning, but so far I feel like I just went out and played hard. Kumigan said he will watch the tape to see where he can improve as he stays ready, if Butler has to sit out Game 3 pending the result of his MRI. Kumigan averaged 21.3 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 1.8 assists in 4 games against the Rockets in the regular season. It's Kuminga's second highest scoring average against any single opponent this season. Warriors fans angered by major Draymond Green news. Golden State Warriors fans were dragged back down to earth on Wednesday night after being on cloud 9 following their Game 1 road win against the Houston Rockets on Sunday. The Rockets made sure that they would even out the series in Game 2 on Wednesday, and this came in the form of a blowout win for the home team, 109-94. The brutal loss was not the reason behind the Warriors' faithfuls' anger on Thursday night, though. Their frustration immediately surfaced after the NBA announced the winner of the 2025 Defensive Player of the Year. Evan Mobley made history by becoming the first Cleveland Cavaliers player to win the coveted award, as the All-Star power forward beat out Green and Dyson Daniels of the Atlanta Hawks. Golden State supporters were not at all pleased after hearing the news, especially after learning that Green finished 3rd in the final vote. Evan Mobley wins the Defensive Player of the Year award. Draymond Green finished in 3rd place behind Mobley and Dyson Daniels. Green is expected to finish on first-team All-Defense, an honor that he coveted this season. Yeah, the bias is crazy. In 3rd place literally guards every position on the floor. The best defender on one of the best defensive teams in the league, a disgruntled comment on X read. That's whack. Dre balled out this year, said another. Behind Dyson is comedic. Mobley, I can live with, although I still disagree. Dre's advanced stats were better and he anchored a top 10 defense at 6'5" with Curry and Pods at the POA, reacted a user. That's on my life. Evan Mobley does nothing better than Draymond defensively, a fan wrote. Wow, and Steph doesn't get calls either. Whole league is out to get the Warriors SMH, another claimed. Not winning is okay but third? Third, a post read. According to NBA Communications, Mobley bagged the DPOY title after amassing 285 total votes. Green finished at third with 154 votes, which is significantly behind Daniels' tally of 197 votes. This is the latest incident of Warriors fans claiming that Green was robbed of a Defensive Player of the Year trophy. He's won it once in his career, 2016-17 season, but his supporters believe that there should be more in his trophy cabinet. Warriors' Jonathan Kuminga gets brutally honest on benching. Stay ready. That's been the message the Golden State Warriors have sent to Jonathan Kuminga since his benching. However, it seems like that message has been lost on the 22-year-old despite Steve Kerr telling reporters that Kuminga's attitude and energy since his benching has been fantastic. After the Warriors' 109-94 Game 2 loss to the Houston Rockets, a game in which Kuminga finally saw the floor after Butler left with a pelvic contusion, Kuminga expressed his honest thoughts about his benching and being told to stay ready. No matter the circumstances I'm in, always got to stay ready, Kuminga said. In his return, he scored 11 points in 26 minutes but on 4-0 F-12 shooting. But I feel like I've been ready. I hate the fact that everybody got to tell me every other time, be ready, you know? Because in my mental and my mindset, I'm ready. The more you tell me get ready, it's kind of irritating, but I'm ready. This isn't the first time Kuminga has aired out his frustrations publicly about his playing time. Back in January 2024, Shams Charania and Anthony Slater reported that Kuminga had lost faith in Kerr. His frustrations at that time understandably stemmed from Kerr's benching of him in the final 18 minutes of the Dubs' comeback loss to the Denver Nuggets. After that explosive report, it looked like the Warriors would trade Kuminga that season. But Kerr and Kuminga settled their differences, which has led to this moment where it's clear Kuminga's frustrations with his playing time haven't gone away. In the same interview, Kuminga talked about the difficulties of his situations, all while repeating the mantra, stay ready again and again. I work out every day. I played with some of the guys here the other day and I just try to have a good spirit every single day. The more my spirit is where I want, that's how I stay ready, Kuminga said. It is tough, for any player it's going to be tough, but what am I going to do about it? At the end of the day, what are you going to do about it? It's like I say, you just got to stay ready. Whenever your moment happens, it's going to happen. But for me it's kind of, like tough. There's really nothing I can do about it. You know, can't complain about it, can't do anything about it. If I don't play, it's the coach's decision. And you fan? What do you think about Jonathan Kuminga's situation? Write to us in the comments.